This is Matt, and these are the metal vinyl releases for August 2022. Starting with August 5th, expect the 12th studio album from Swedish melodic death metal band Amon Amarth. This is The Great Heathen Army, to be released by Metal Blade Records. Vinyl variants will be crystal clear / red splatter vinyl, 666 copies, exclusive to EMP Europe. Silver and black splatter vinyl, 666 copies as well, also exclusive to EMP Europe. Dried blood red marble vinyl at 2,000 copies. Dark blue marbled vinyl at 666 copies, exclusive to the band's official web store. Also fur off-white marbled vinyl, blue-black marbled vinyl, clear smoke vinyl, and black vinyl, all of which in an unspecified number of copies. All variants come in a triple gatefold jacket and with a printed inner sleeve and a download card. There are music videos available, both with the title track as well as Get in the Ring. You can check both of those out at the Amon Amarth YouTube channel, especially that title track. It's really good. So I did dig their last album and will likely check into this one. Might even pick it up. We'll see. Also on August 5th, we'll get the 4th studio album from American heavy metal band Savage Master. This is Those Who Hunt at Night, to be released by Shadow Kingdom Records. Vinyl variants will be red black spin wheel at 1,400 copies, glow in the dark at 200 copies, and black vinyl also at 200 copies. There was also a variant of clear filled with blood-like liquid at 50 copies, but as you can imagine, that one already sold out. There is a music video for the track Hunt at Night. It's fairly decent. I would suggest checking it out. So I typically like this band, and I have the last album, but I need to hear more of this one before I make my decision. We'll see. And also on August 5th, look out for the 3rd studio album from American speed thrash band Toxik. This is Dismorta, to be released by Massacre Records. And yes, this is the first full-length release from this band in 33 years. Vinyl variants will be black at 400 copies, red at 300 copies, and blue also at 300 copies. There are 2 lyric videos for this album. There is Creating the Abyss as well as Power. You can find both of those at the Massacre Records YouTube channel. So the 2 available tracks are okay. I need to hear more though, but you know what? Check it out if interested. Moving on to August 12th, we'll get the latest live album from American heavy metal band Twisted Sister. This is Donington, to be released by Deadline Music. This is a vintage 1983 concert from the band, recorded at Donington in the UK, which might be obvious given the title. Vinyl variant will be purple, black, and white splatter. 9 tracks on this one LP, comes in a gatefold jacket. Also, first time on vinyl for this one. And although there are no music videos for this album, there are plenty of audio clips on YouTube from this show, so check those out to get an idea of what's on the record. This is a really great era for the band. It's my favorite. It's pre-Stay Hungry. It's before they made it big and got commercial and all that kind of stuff. Also, none of this live set is on the previous compilation album they put out, such being Tear It Loose, Studio, and Live. So if you have that record and you get this one, there won't be any repeats. So yeah, I might get this one. Also on August 12th, look out for a compilation album of bands covering songs from Motorhead. This is Love Me Forever, a tribute to Motorhead, to be released by Psycho Wax Records. Bands and artists here covering Motorhead, obviously, includes I Hate God, Phil Anselmo, Ex-Hoarder, Creeping Death, Stoner, Midnight, and other bands. Vinyl variant will be 2 LP Oxblood vinyl as well as Golden Nugget, each of which in a gatefold jacket. There are 3 music videos of studio performances from this album, from Midnight, Death by Stereo, and Phil Anselmo. All 3 of those can be found at the Banger TV YouTube channel, interestingly enough. So I'm really 50-50 about this one. It might be more of a draw for serious Motorhead fans, I'm not sure, but in any case, check it out. And also on August 12th, we'll get the latest live album from Kreator. This is Live at Bloodstock 2021, to be released by Nuclear Blast Records. Vinyl variants will be 2 LP Marble, Crystal Clear, and Black at 500 copies, Transparent Red at 500 copies, Marbled Red and Black at 500 copies, and Crystal Clear at 500 copies, the last of which is an EMP exclusive. 17 live tracks on this one in total. There are also a few tracks from this show on the Bloodstock Festival's YouTube channel if interested. That would be for Terrible Certainty, Extreme Aggression, and Phobia. I believe this is their 4th live album overall, so if you're a big Kreator fan and feel you need to have this one as well, then there you go. I might look into this one too, though. We'll see. Moving on to August 19th, expect the 4th EP from American heavy metal band Spirit Adrift. This is 20 Centuries Gone, to be released by Century Media Records. The EP will have 2 relatively new songs, plus 6 cover tunes from such bands as Typo Negative, Pantera, Metallica, Thin Lizzy, and others. Vinyl variants will be Transparent Sun Yellow at 500 copies, Lilac at 300 copies, and Black in an unspecified number of copies. There's also a lyric video for the track Mass Formation Psychosis. You can check that out at the Century Media Records YouTube channel. It's slow, it's groovy, and it's heavy. Not too bad. There are a number of these types of EPs coming out this year that have a couple new songs and some covers. We're seeing a number of these happening. So if you dig those, you should check this out. I dig this band a bit, so I'm definitely leaning towards yes on getting it. Moving on to August 26th, we'll get the 21st studio album from German power metal band Gravedigger. This is Symbol of Eternity, to be released by Rock of Angels Records. Vinyl variants will be red transparent gold splatter vinyl at 300 copies, purple golden white splatter vinyl at 300 copies, sun yellow golden white red splatter vinyl at 300 copies. There'll be a picture disc variant also at 300 copies. Gold vinyl, 300 copies. Black vinyl, 300 copies. Ocean blue vinyl, 100 copies. And that's an exclusive to musicmegastore.com. There's an orange vinyl copy. 300 of those are coming out at EMP exclusive. And violet vinyl at 100 copies. That's a Napalm Records exclusive. Music videos for Hell Is My Purgatory, as well as King of the Kings. Of the two, I'm favoring Hell Is My Purgatory, so maybe check that one out first. Both videos are available at the Rock of Angels Records YouTube channel. So, not bad, these 2 tracks, but I need more in order to make a buying decision for sure. Also on August 26th, expect 2 very cool live albums from death metal legends Obituary. The first of which is Slowly We Rot Live and Rotting, which is their debut album, Slowly We Rot, performed live in its entirety. Vinyl variants for this one will be Slime Green at 4,853 copies, Metallic Silver at 1,053 copies. That'll be a Relapse Records exclusive. Blood Red with Slime Green Splatter at 550 copies, also a Relapse Records exclusive. Blood Red at 258 copies, which will be exclusive to Decibel magazine. We have Bone White at 240 copies, which will be a Revolver magazine exclusive. Metallic Silver and Red Half and Half Splatter at 240 copies. That'll be a Relapse Records exclusive. Slime Green with Black Splatter at 224 copies. That's a band exclusive. And Bone White, Neon Violet, and Blue Splatter at 134 copies, which is a Relapse Records exclusive. The second record is Cause of Death Live Infection, which you can imagine is their second album recorded in its entirety live. Vinyl variants for this title will be Red at 5,070 copies, Metallic Silver at 1,061 copies, that's a Relapse Records exclusive. Milky Clear with Metallic Silver, Red and Black Splatter at 531 copies, that's also a Relapse exclusive. White at 249 copies, exclusive to Decibel. Black Inside Red and Black Splatter at 243 copies, also a Relapse Records exclusive. Bone White at 235 copies, a Revolver exclusive. Blood Red with Black Splatter at 210 copies, which is a band exclusive. And Metallic Silver, Red and White Tricolor Merge Splatter at 148 copies, which is a Relapse Records exclusive. Streaming versions of these albums have been available since July 13th, but these are specifically the vinyl releases. So it's fair to say that I already pre-ordered both of these. I mean, the first 2 Obituary albums are classics, and I would have been crazy not to get these. So definitely looking forward to getting these finally and to get to hear them. Pretty cool. And also on August 26th, we'll get the 12th album from Japanese avant-garde black metal band Sigh. This is Shiki, to be released by Peaceville Records. Vinyl variants will be black as well as limited edition dark green. Both variants will come in a gatefold jacket. There is a visualizer video for the track Meo Naka no Kai. Find that at the Peaceville Records YouTube channel. And as you can imagine, coming from this band, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. So I do have a peripheral interest in this band. I bought an album from them before, so I'll at least check out the full album and see how I feel. I also want to mention a couple albums whose vinyl releases got bumped. The first is the latest album from Municipal Waste. It's called Electrified Brain. It now has a vinyl release date of September 22nd for Europe and September 23rd for the US. Also, Machine Head's upcoming album of Kingdom and Crown will see its final release on November 25th. Of course, if you know of any metal vinyl releases that are happening this month or in future months, ones I might have missed or weren't in the ticker below, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know the artist name, the album name, when it's coming out, all of that. Again, super helpful when all of you do that. Thank you much. Of course, if you really dig this video, you should give it one of these. Also, share it with your friends. And if you've never subscribed to this channel, I would ask you to do that. It's a great way to find out about my upcoming videos. I do roughly 14 different shows at this channel. In case you're unfamiliar with this channel, this is the Accusation Network. My name is Matt, and each and every week I do videos on metal vinyl collecting. I also do videos on classic and modern metal bands in general. Definitely check out all those playlists. Think you'll find something that you like. And as always, thanks for watching, and check back next month for even more metal vinyl releases.